Man, you cool to jump straight in?
Yep.
All right, perfect, man. So I'm just gonna ask a few questions, like related to you and your business, and then I'll share my screen, show you how the system works, and then we'll go from there, man. If you like it, we'll continue. If you don't, then we'll leave it at that. That sound good?
Alrighty.
Okay, perfect, man. Perfect. So, the first few questions that I have are pretty just specific. So, how long have you been in the roofing industry for?
Roofing,
Yeah,
couple of
roofing.
years.
Couple years, so around, say, like 5 years?
2 years.
Oh, okay, 2 years. And you're cool if I take notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. So around 2 years in the roofing business, roofing industry. Okay, so how many roofs are you typically, doing per month, would you say?
10 to
Like an
15.
accurate. Okay, 10 to 15. Perfect. And do you specialize in like shingle roofs or do you
We do
do
shingle, we do metal, we do
metal?
TPO.
Perfect. Okay, shingle, metal. Okay, that's good to hear. Metal, TPO. Okay, perfect. So you're currently doing 10 to 15 roofs. So how many would you say like to be doing for this upcoming season?
I'm trying to get to 50 roofs a month.
Okay, you're trying to get to 50 roofs, so 50, around 50 roofs per month. Okay, okay, that's a great goal. Okay, so currently you're at 10 to 15 roofs per month. You do shingle, metal, TPO, and you want to scale to 50 roofs per month, right? So what's kind of holding you back from hitting that 50 roof per
Nothing's
month
holding
goal?
us back. We don't have enough people to talk to. We don't have the appointments. You put me in front of enough appointments, we'll get to those numbers.
Okay, that's perfect. So you're saying your closing rate is good, right? When it comes to closing down appointments?
Very good for
Okay.
appointments.
Okay. That's really good. So just lack of marketing and appointments. It's pretty much how I would see it. Okay, perfect. And closing rate is good. Okay, perfect. So, have you tried any marketing?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of marketing. We spent over 50 grand last year. Well, in the last half of last year. Okay. But let's dive into what you're going to do. I mean, you're asking
Okay.
questions that really don't. It's filler. I mean, this is what everybody does. If you can deliver, I'm interested. If you can't, I'm not going to be interested very long.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go straight into my presentation and show you the system. But yeah, these questions do actually matter on my end because I want to see where you are in terms of, like like scalability. But yeah, everyone has their own opinion, so that's all right. So yeah, let me just write down a few last notes. So lack of marketing, closing rate is good. Yeah, just to touch base before I share my presentation, you said you spent 50 grand per year. What did you
No,
spend that on?
we spent $50,000 in the last half of last year.
Okay, and what did you spend that on?
Marketing leads.
So Angie, Home Advisor, Facebook.
We used Angie for a period of time, and we had to buy out the contract.
Okay, I see. Okay, so Angie. Okay, Angie.
But the rest of
Okay.
it was spent on companies like yours.
Okay, that makes sense, man. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll just share my screen, man. Um, hold on. All right, man. Can you see my screen?
I can.
All right, perfect. So, obviously, this is just a little bit about me because in the end, I am just a person across the world, right? Right. So, yeah, so I'm a local Ottawa-based student. I'm the founder of my own marketing agency. I work exclusively with contractors just like you, and I provide focused services. And I am just a young entrepreneur looking to build a good win-win partnership with people just like you, man. Okay, so what this program is not going to do, so it's not going to send you any unqualified leads, and it's not going to share leads with your competitors. Angie and Thumbtack and websites like that, they do this. They provide shared leads to basically all contractors. But yeah, so what this program is going to do, so it's just going to provide you, a good flow of qualified roof replacement appointments and these are booked on autopilot, so you aren't doing any manual work on your end. You're just closing the job. And because you said your closing rate is good, there should be no problem for you at all. And yeah, just move on. Yeah, so as I said, I work with currently 4 contractors, and these are just a few reviews. This is what it looks like in terms of, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I thought you just asked a question. So yeah, just a few screenshots just to show, like I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. But yeah, so like any questions, I'm gonna move into how I actually get
Okay.
these appointments. So yeah, this is the solution or basically how I get you these qualified appointments. So yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay, perfect, perfect, man. So I'm just gonna wait for you to come back to your chair. Okay, perfect. Yeah, man. Yeah, so just to get straight into the important part, how I actually get these qualified appointments. So I run homeowner criteria based meta ads, and these are sent through a funnel. So a qualification criteria, say like a set of questions basically. And these come from my end and your end. It just is based off your criteria when it comes to homeowners. And once these prospects fill out their information, I get the notification. I I and my team are going to call them and follow up, reconfirm, and ask them any questions and answer any questions they have, and I'll book them right onto your calendar. And all you have to do is close the meeting, right?
Okay.
And that is basically how it works. So I also integrate paid retargeting. So if any prospect, this is very common, they visit, they see your ad, they leave it. I implement this so this ad is retargeted to those people. So this is the whole solution, a meta ads campaign. It's going to be targeted in specific areas that obviously that you work for, right? So if this does go as planned, we book an onboarding call and then you tell me which locations you target and then we go from there. And yeah, so this is basically how it would look. This is just an image I created. We create an organic ad either using photos from your company or generic photos. It can be crew photos or photos including you. Then they are sent through a lead form, so a Facebook lead form or a different funnel with a set of questions. And then once they submit their information, I follow up and I call them. I book the meeting on your calendar, and all you have to do is either you go in person if they're near you, or you can go on and meet just like this and close the meeting and close the deal, and that's it, man. So is there
Okay.
any questions on your end?
Not so far.
Okay, yeah. So this is how the system works. So I mean, obviously, like going back to those questions, right? So you said that you don't, just going back to our phone call a few hours ago, you said that obviously no ad spend on your side, which is totally fine. I'm okay with taking the ad spend on my end. And you said, so going back to the questions, right? So you're doing 10 to 15 roofs per month. You want to do 50 roofs per month. So obviously, we need to see what is a good amount of appointments to hit per month on your end.
Well, based on what you sent out earlier from Isabella, now
Oh yeah, Isabella, yeah.
if you can book me 5 to 10 appointments a month to start out with, that'll get the ball rolling and we'll see how it works. And if it works, then we'd want to step up.
Okay, perfect.
We-
That sounds great.
We've
Yeah,
got,
sure.
we've got 4 installation teams, so we can do plenty of roofs.
Okay. Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, that is great to hear. Okay, sure. So we can start off between 5 to 10 appointments per month, and then we can go from there. Yeah, so I'm doing that with one of my clients right now. We started small the first month, and we just scaling up from there. So would you say you want to start with how many appointments? We can
Between
start with
five and
eight,
between
eight,
5 and 10.
8 appointments.
Between 5 and 10.
Yes. So does 8 work?
Yeah, I mean 8 can work.
Okay, sure. So we can start off with 8 appointments, and we can go from there. So does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. So from here. obviously I go to the price. I mean, I already told you the price on the phone call, so it's gonna be no surprise. And then from there, we're gonna I'm gonna send you the contract over by email, gonna sign it, and then we have to go on an onboarding call, basically just to get the photos, locations, and I mean, obviously, if you want me to log into your Facebook, or I can use my own Facebook account and get everything set up on that. And yeah, we'll go from there, man. So does that sound good?
That sounds good so far.
Okay, the sun, yeah, sorry, man. Like, can you see me? The sun is shining on my computer right now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, okay, perfect, man. Okay, so here, yeah, so this is just some extra. Yeah, so this is just on my end, right?
What's GMB?
Let's Google My Business Messaging, man.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is just a chat bot. That's just some extra AI software. But yeah, so this is the main system I use to get you appointments, and it's worked for multiple other contractors, man. Okay, and yeah, so this is just the price I told you on the phone call. So 250 USD per
well,
appointment.
actually, what you told me was between 200 and 250. So my question is, what's the difference between the $200 lead and the 250 lead?
Yeah, well, in Canada, so where I live, I do 200 just based off the market, but obviously, with my time working in the American market, I believe 250 is the best price. Uh, So yeah, but 200 works where I live in Canada. So the contractor I'm working with right now, that's local to me, I do 200 just based off the market down here in Ottawa, Canada, like where I live.
Which is different how? I'm not trying to be funny, but that's a 20% difference between 25% difference between 250 and 200. So what am I getting more for the extra $50?
Yeah, sorry, man. Can you repeat that question? You cut out.
Yeah, give me 1 second. My alarm's going off.
Okay. It looks like cutting out.
What I had asked is, I hear what you're saying. What am I going to see differently for the extra $50?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I said, what am I going to see? What's going to be different that I'm paying that extra $50 for?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I can hear you now, man. Like, sorry, my internet is cutting out. But yeah, okay, I got the question. So yeah, I mean, like where I live, right? So the roofing, say the houses, and when it comes to roofing prices, it varies much differently to say America. So like, especially with the population sizes and the roof sizes here where I live, it's not the same as it is in Alabama.
Okay.
And and that's the major difference too. And also the weather, right? So here it snows at least a few months out of the year, and it's just due to say the weather and also the population and the roof sizes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main reason why, say for Canada, I mean I did that for where I live. I live in Ottawa, so I know, so I did 200. But say in Canada, if I'm down in Alberta, I'm I might do 250. But yeah, man, like,
Are the houses bigger there, or smaller there, or what?
oh, they're smaller. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're smaller compared here than to Alabama or basically anywhere in America.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
But
so any
the
questions, man? Yeah.
but the effort that you put in to generate the appointment is still the same, correct?
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
So
I mean, the process is the same, yeah.
then what's the difference? What different? I'm not trying to be funny when I ask this.
Yeah, yeah,
What
no,
difference does
no.
it make what the roof size is?
Well, yeah, I mean, see, so the process is the same, but when it comes to the demand, so I'm gonna have to spend more on ad spend in the American market compared to the Canadian market because I've tried in both areas and it costs me more per month to get the same amount of leads that I do in America and I do in Canada.
In
So,
Alabama, Alabama is a third tier market.
okay.
It's not New York. It's
Oh,
not
yeah, of course.
it's
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
not
it's not New York. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, those are first and second tier markets. Tuscaloosa, Alabama is a third tier market.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I understand where you're coming from. I mean, yeah, man, I'm not the type to want to take as much money away from you, and I understand where you're coming from. So yeah, sure, I can test 200 in your market and see like where I go from there, man. I'm
That's fair.
not,
That's
yeah,
fair.
like I don't
That's
want
fair.
to I don't want to
Let-
be, rude and make assumptions. I see where you're coming from and I respect you, man. I'll do 200 because like even I said that, right? So I don't want to be, like one of those marketing agencies that takes as much money like away from you. I'll do 200. I'll do like my normal price, man. Like I don't want to be like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So does everything like sound good on your end?
Yep.
Okay, perfect, man. So this month we're aiming for 8 appointments, right?
Yep.
Or well, like when we start, because right now it's April 25th. We're probably gonna start toward early May. So okay, perfect. So 8 appointments, 200 per appointment. Let me get up. Okay, so next steps from here, I'll send over the payment link and I'll send the contract by email. And you said that you're free until next Thursday?
No, I'm out of town. How soon can we do this onboarding?
Yeah, so is I would say we leave a few days gap. Uh does does like Wednesday work?
Any chance we could do the onboarding tomorrow or Sunday?
Yeah, see that's the thing. Like I'm out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like I'm not in my house like during the weekend.
Okay. Um,
That's the reason.
no worries. What about first thing Monday?
First thing Monday, let me check my calendar really quick. Okay, I can do Monday, but how early are you talking?
You tell me what time works for you.
I can do 10 a.m. Monday.
All right, let's do that. 10 a.m.
All
Eastern
right.
time or 10 a.m. Central.
We can do 10 a.m. your time. So like 11 a.m. my time.
That'll work.
Okay, perfect, man. So I'll make sure to make a note of that to get that booked in, and I'll send reminder emails too. And I'm just getting the payment link created. Just give me a quick second, man. I don't know why my computer's
And what's the
glitching.
name of your company again?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What's the name of your company again?
AJ Media. Pretty product. Just give me 1 second, man. I gotta get up from my chair.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Just gotta
So
get
we're
this
set for 10
file.
a.m. Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that. Um, well, no, it's gonna like appear in your email, but yeah. So the call is going to be Monday, 10 a.m. your time, 11 a.m. my time. 1600. One off. Okay, payment. One second, man. Okay, so I'm just booking the meeting right now, and I'm getting the payment links set up. Just give me around 1 to 2 minutes, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, finally. Yeah. It's glitching right now, man. Okay. Okay, the payment link is created. Put that in the chat, and in the meantime, I'm gonna get that meeting booked.
Can you send me that payment link by email?
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be. Does email work or just in this chat over here?
Email actually works better for me.
Okay, of course. So ericb@stspi.com, right?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that is sent over, and I'm just booking the meeting in right now. Share media, calendars, appointment list, new appointment. Yeah, so just to reconfirm, Monday, my time, 11 a.m. and 10 a.m. your time.
Okay.
Perfect. Just wanted to reconfirm that. Eric. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. I booked the appointment. Just let me know when that payment has gone over.
Okay. You'll see it. I'll send you a text when it's done.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Just check. All right, perfect, man. I'll be looking for that text, and once that payment is sent through, I'll get the contract sent over by email. And yeah, man. Does
That
that
will
sound good?
work.
Okay, perfect.
No, actually, you need to send the contract as soon as we get off the phone.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. I'll do that too.
And
Okay,
I'm going to read through that before I make a payment.
okay, yeah. So I'll send the contract over right after this meeting, and if that works, if you have any questions, just shoot me a DM, or you can just call me, or you can just, yeah, just like text works.
Okay,
And yeah, man. And then if everything goes as planned, I'll see you Monday at 11 a.m. my time and 10 a.m. your time.
that'll work.
Okay, perfect, man. Have a great day.
You have a great weekend. Thank you.
Peace, man. See ya.